My beloved child. There are moments in life that seem ordinary while they are happening, moments that pass by like a quiet wind, moments you barely notice because your mind is occupied with 1,000 other things. But what if I told you that one of those moments was never ordinary? What if I told you that somewhere, hidden behind silence, hidden behind eyes that looked away too quickly, hidden behind words that were never spoken, someone has carried a secret since the very first day they met you? Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because this is not a story about coincidence. No. This is about a memory someone has protected like a treasure, a truth they locked away while pretending everything was normal. And the strange thing is, you never knew. You walked forward with your life. You smiled. You laughed. You moved through ordinary days. Meanwhile, somewhere behind you, somewhere beside you, somewhere closer than you realize, a secret continued breathing. And tonight, something feels different. Because hidden things do not stay hidden forever. Listen carefully. Don't skip. There are certain meetings in this world that feel strangely familiar. Have you ever looked at someone and felt a quiet question rise inside you? Why does this feel different? You cannot explain it. You cannot touch it. You cannot prove it. Yet something inside whispers, I know this feeling. And maybe you ignored it. Maybe you convinced yourself it meant nothing. Maybe you smiled and moved on. But what if the other person did not move on? What if the first day they saw you, something happened inside them that they never expected? Not loud. Not dramatic. Not obvious. Something quieter. Something stronger. Something that stayed. Because there are moments that divide life into two parts. Before someone arrived. And after someone arrived. Imagine this. The day you first met. Maybe it looked ordinary. Maybe people were talking. Maybe the world continued exactly as usual. Cars moved. Clocks ticked. The sky stayed the same. Nothing outside changed. But inside someone, everything changed. And they never told you. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the secret is not what you think. No. Not even close. You see, some people hide feelings. Some people hide thoughts. But this was different. This was something they convinced themselves should never be spoken aloud. Years may pass. Days may disappear. People may pretend. But certain truths become heavier with time. Because silence has weight. And every hidden feeling leaves an invisible mark. What if every time they looked at you, they remembered that first moment? What if every smile carried an untold memory? What if every goodbye felt longer than it should have? What if every ordinary conversation meant more than you ever realized? You thought it was normal. But for them, nothing was normal. And now, I need you to pay attention. Because there is something strange about secrets. They fight to remain hidden. But eventually, they begin searching for light. Don't skip. Because we're only standing at the doorway. The real truth has not arrived yet. And when it does, you may never look at that first meeting the same way again. A strange feeling is beginning to move through the silence. Do you feel it? Because there are moments when the past does not stay in the past. There are memories that sit quietly for years, watching, waiting, growing stronger while nobody notices. And somewhere right now, someone may still remember the exact moment they first saw you. Not the day. Not the place. The moment. The exact second. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because this is where everything starts changing. Think about this carefully. Out of billions of faces in the world, why did they remember yours? Out of thousands of ordinary moments, why did one moment become unforgettable? That is where the secret begins. Because people forget random things. People forget names. People forget dates. People forget conversations. But when a memory refuses to disappear, there is always a reason. Maybe you were laughing. Maybe you looked confused. Maybe you were simply standing there doing absolutely nothing special. But while you believed you were ordinary, someone saw something extraordinary. And they never told you. Not because they wanted to lie. Not because they wanted distance. Because some truths feel too big to speak. Imagine carrying a secret for so long that it becomes part of your heart. Imagine wanting to say something 1,000 times. But every time the words almost appear, silence wins. And now something strange is happening. Because silence does not stay quiet forever. Silence begins to crack. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what happened on the first day you met was not the end of the story. It was only the beginning. You thought you were walking into an ordinary day. But someone else may still be living inside that first moment. The silence is becoming heavier now. Because every secret reaches a moment where it can no longer hide. And what you are about to hear may change the way you remember every meeting, every conversation, every moment that once felt small. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the strange part is this. You may have already seen the signs. You just did not recognize them. Think carefully. Have you ever caught someone looking at you, and then suddenly they looked away? Have you ever felt a pause in a conversation that felt longer than normal? Have you ever felt that strange feeling that someone wanted to say something, but stopped? Maybe you ignored it. Maybe life moved too fast. Maybe you thought nothing of it. But what if those moments were never random? What if every pause was carrying words that never escaped? Because some people become silent around things that matter deeply to them. Not because they have nothing to say. Because they have too much to say. And suddenly, the smallest things become unforgettable. A smile. A simple greeting. A short conversation. A moment lasting only seconds. To you, it passed like every other moment. But to them, it became a memory they kept returning to again and again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because now we are moving closer. Closer to the truth they protected. Closer to the reason the first day you met never disappeared from their heart. Imagine carrying one thought through countless days. Imagine hearing one memory echo during quiet nights. Imagine pretending everything is ordinary while secretly remembering every little detail. And now ask yourself this. If someone kept a secret from the very first day they met you, how powerful must that feeling have been? Because ordinary moments do not become lifelong memories. But certain moments, certain people, certain meetings, change everything without asking permission. And what comes next changes the entire story. The moment we have been moving toward is finally getting closer. Not close enough to touch, but close enough to feel. Because some secrets spend years hiding in shadows, and then suddenly, without warning, they begin searching for a way out. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what if I told you the secret was never hidden because of fear? What if it was hidden because they did not know how to explain it? Think about that. How do you explain a feeling that appeared without permission? How do you explain remembering a person long after everyone else became a forgotten face? How do you explain carrying one moment through seasons, through years, through endless ordinary days? You cannot explain it easily. And maybe they tried. Maybe they almost spoke. Maybe words reached the edge of their heart. And stopped. Because some truths feel too important to risk. And now, look back at every small detail. Every unexpected smile. Every strange silence. Every moment that felt ordinary but somehow stayed in your memory longer than it should have. What if those were pieces? Pieces of something larger. Pieces of a story you never knew you were inside. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the closer we get to the truth, the more shocking everything becomes. Imagine discovering that while you continued living your normal life, someone else was protecting a memory of you. Not for days. Not for weeks. But for a very long time. And now the secret is standing at a door that has remained closed for so long. The handle is beginning to move. The silence is beginning to shake. Because what happens next is the moment everything finally begins changing. The door is no longer completely closed. You can feel it now, can't you? That strange feeling. That quiet pressure. That sense that something important has been standing beside you this entire time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because now we have reached the point where hidden memories begin speaking without words. Listen carefully. Sometimes people reveal secrets in ways they never intended. Not through grand actions. Not through loud announcements. Through tiny things. Very tiny things. A pause that lasts 1 second longer. A smile that appears for no reason. A look that stays just a little too long. A moment of silence that somehow says everything. And suddenly, you begin remembering things. You begin connecting pieces that once felt unrelated. Because maybe there was always something unusual. Maybe there was always a mystery quietly surrounding that first meeting. Maybe your heart noticed it before your mind ever did. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because here comes the question that changes everything. What if the secret was never about the day you met? What if it was about what they felt the moment they met you? Think carefully. Because there is a difference. A huge difference. One is a memory. The other is a moment powerful enough to change someone's entire world. Imagine realizing that your arrival became a turning point in someone else's story. Imagine discovering that while you believed you were simply passing through an ordinary day, someone else remembered it as the day everything became different. And now, the silence is trembling. The hidden truth is moving closer. Because the words they never said may finally be ready to find their way into the light. The truth is standing closer now than ever before. You have felt it building. You have felt the mystery growing. You have felt that invisible pull leading you here. And now, everything is beginning to make sense. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because some secrets are not hidden with locks. They are hidden inside moments. Inside memories. Inside eyes that wanted to speak but remained silent. Think back one more time. The first meeting. The first conversation. The first moment your paths crossed. Maybe nothing extraordinary happened on the outside. Maybe the world kept moving exactly as before. But what if inside someone? Time paused. What if for a brief moment everything became quiet? Because sometimes life creates moments that people never expect. Moments where something inside suddenly whispers, "Remember this." And they do. They remember every detail. The atmosphere. The feeling. The expression on your face. The smallest things. Things you forgot long ago. Because what was ordinary to you was unforgettable to them. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because now the hidden truth is almost here. The secret was never simply about seeing you for the first time. No. It was deeper than that. Much deeper. The secret was that from the very first day, from the very first moment, something inside them quietly said, "This person is different." And from that moment forward, without you ever knowing, without you ever realizing, a memory was protected. A feeling was carried. A secret remained alive. And what happens next may finally reveal the words that were waiting all this time. A whisper from the past is finally becoming a voice. You have traveled through silence. You have followed invisible signs. You have stood beside a mystery that was hidden in plain sight. And now, the secret is no longer standing far away. It is standing right in front of you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because there are moments in life that people never confess. Not because they are unimportant. Because they are too important. And maybe this entire time, the truth was hiding inside the smallest details. The details nobody notices. The details people forget. But hidden truths love details. They live there. Think about it. Why would someone remember your first meeting after all this time? Why would one ordinary day continue following them through years? Why would a memory stay alive while countless others disappeared? Because something happened inside them that day. Something quiet. Something powerful. Something they never expected. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because now we are arriving at the moment where everything changes. Imagine hearing words that were never spoken. Imagine discovering that while you believed life simply moved forward, someone secretly carried a beginning that never ended. Because for them, that first meeting was not a random event. It was not a passing second. It was not just another face in a crowd. It became a chapter they never closed. And now, after all this silence, after all this waiting, the hidden truth is almost ready to breathe. Because the secret they carried since the first day they met you was never fading away. It was growing stronger the entire time. And the next moment may finally reveal why. The final pieces are beginning to fall into place. You can feel it now. The mystery that started with one simple meeting. The silence that lived for so long. The secret hidden behind ordinary moments. Everything is moving toward one unforgettable truth. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because sometimes life hides its biggest revelations inside the smallest beginnings. And maybe, just maybe, the first day you met was never simply a first meeting. Maybe it was a moment that quietly changed two stories at once. You saw a normal day. They saw something else. You continued walking. They continued remembering. You forgot details. They protected details. You moved forward. They carried something with them. And now, after all this time, the reason is almost impossible to ignore. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because here is the truth that has been standing behind every word. The secret they kept was not built in a single moment. It grew. Day after day. Memory after memory. Feeling after feeling. Every time your paths crossed, the hidden truth became stronger. Every smile added another page. Every conversation added another piece. Every moment whispered the same thing again and again. This was never ordinary. And now the silence is almost gone. The distance between hidden feelings and spoken words is becoming smaller. Because the secret carried since the first day you met. The secret protected through time. The secret waiting behind every quiet moment. Is finally standing at the edge of being revealed. And what comes next? changes everything forever.